Welcome back to another video from Social Storm. This year has been an amazing accomplishment from my brand and how far we've came. We just recently hit 700 subscribers on 700 followers on Instagram, and I just would like to thank all of you for coming and continuing to join the brand and what vision that we have going into the future. It's just very, very important. Like, just keep going whatever you do. I just started this brand on February 16th of this year, and it's just amazing how much I've been able to do in this last 6-7 months and how far we're going to go into the future. So on this video, I'm just going to talk about just how important it is to just start investing in the stock market and investing in a business, because that is very crucial to the financial freedom and things that you want to achieve going into the future. The stock market is just guaranteed way of bringing wealth over the long term if you invest in long-term ETFs, amazing companies, and just things that are going to be around going to the future. I'm not the type of person, because if you are just saying, oh, I just want to do crypto or I just want to day trade, for most people that will not be successful in it. 90% of day traders lose money. So if you do not have a community, a strategy, or something you're following, you will lose money. But there is many opportunities in that sector of the market. But for me, I invest in long-term ETFs, companies with cash flow and positive cash flow, and continue to make money going into the future. Apple has more money than most countries, and that is always going to be the top company as of right now, and I'd say going to next 10 to 15 years, I'd hold Apple. NVIDIA is the leader in AI right now, and every other company is trying to catch up with them, and they will continue to lead in GPUs and many other chips for AI technology going into the future, because AI is what drove this market this year, and we will see new companies emerge and see who will be on top over the next 5 to 10 years as this AI space becomes more competitive and more advanced. Another company I love is Amazon. Amazon always is just finding different ways to diversify their portfolio. They're more than just a delivery company. They have a media company. They're always finding ways to innovate in their business, and going into the future, the companies that diversify and have multiple ways of producing income, positive cash flow with low expenses, those companies will survive in this future of the world, because these times of high inflation, high everything, because interest rates are just going to continue to go up. The Feds will continue to raise interest rates going into 2024. So we are not out of this. Companies are finding it harder and harder to get more positive cash flow. And these companies that continue to improve and adjust to times will be the ones that will be around 10, 15 years ago. So I mentioned Apple, I mentioned NVIDIA, I mentioned Amazon. Another amazing company is Google. Google has one of the biggest platforms and networks of all people, billions of users. They will always continue to innovate with AI, one of the technology companies. As a fun fact, the S&P 500, 27% of the market is in Apple, NVIDIA, Google, Microsoft, Google. Those Magnificent Seven, and Tesla. Magnificent Seven, Apple, Microsoft, Google, NVIDIA, Tesla. Those companies are 27% of the United States stock market. So as of right now, it seems like the market's been doing very well this year. All of that is off of those 7 companies, trillion-dollar companies. But the rest of the United States companies are not doing as well and are in the red. So it may seem like the economy is doing better than what it actually is. So we must be able to adjust at times and diversify our portfolios to make it so that we can set up ourselves for the next 5, 10, 15 years and still get positive results and returns on your investments each and every year. So those amazing companies is what I highly stand for. And if you want a more diversified portfolio, highly recommend VOO and VTI. Those companies replicate the total stock market index, and VOO is like the S&P 500. Those companies, if over the last 20 years, both indexes is an average return of 9% every single year, because their top holdings include Apple, Microsoft, NVIDIA, Google, Amazon, and all those top companies. So an S&P 500 is the 500 best companies in the United States. So it always has the best 500 best. So if one company falls out and another company that's better, they will replace that company with the company that's producing in the United States. So it is always going to have a lot of diversification from technology, healthcare, pharmaceutical, real estate, oil, many different sectors, information technology, consumer staples, all that type of stuff is important when you look into different portfolios, different ETFs, different index funds, having low debt to income ratios, different low expense ratios when investing in these companies and ETFs. So it's just very important. Me as a 19-year-old investor / business owner, I always look into the long term. Last year, when 2023, when everyone else was selling and they were selling their stocks and saying, oh, get out of the market, get out of the market, those are the real people that lost this year in 2023. 2023, the people winning in 2023 are the people that bought in 2022 when everything was down 30, 40, 50%. Last year, Apple stock was at $130. While everyone else is fearing the market, I went in and got me some more Apple. When NVIDIA was down to $188, people who put money in NVIDIA at $188 are winning with this market going up to $500. Last year, when Tesla was down, people that bought in are up to 30, 40, 50% this year. From all these other companies that were down last year that are up this year, the people that invested and know how to do the game are the ones winning this year. And this month, September, August and September are statistically the worst months in investing overall in the stock market. So as these companies as Apple, NVIDIA, Microsoft, Tesla, all of them will see some sort of pullback in the market. Apple has seen a 6% decrease in their stock last week, and there has continued to see like billions of dollars lost in their stock. But overall, as a company, Apple continues to dominate in every sector, has way more cash flow than any other company. Even though they have seen less innovation in the iPhone, they continue to have many other diversifications as wearables, MacBooks, AirPods, and many other sectors, which makes them so diversified in their company. So even one thing just seeing going in the future is to see how they will innovate, especially with the Apple Vision Pro in the next couple of years and how that goes with the public. I believe that's a very good sign of innovation going into the future. But time will tell when the product continues to be released to the public and the long-term outlook. But overall, just continue to invest while you are young. You have nothing but time, and continue to just put that money into investments such as Roth IRAs. Roth IRAs, you can put up to $6,500 in contributions every single year. You will be taxed initially on the money that you deposit into the account. But once you retire at 65 years old, you will get that money tax-free. Compared to a traditional 401k, you don't get taxed initially, but once you get taxed later, you will have a lot more money, so you will get taxed at a higher tax bracket. So that's why it is important to Necessarily, you can still get 401ks matched with your job, but do not over contribute because that $1 million can turn into 600,000 real quick once you reach retirement in the traditional IRA. So you can traditional 401k. So make your contributions to your Roth IRA every single year, and once you put it in there, invest it into different index funds or ETFs like VTI or VO, QQQ. Very diversified, will guarantee to get you results if you hold it for the long term. Like, of course, past results don't predict the future, but they show many positive and very promising results going into the future. So I would highly recommend those things. Always consult with a financial advisor before you do any of investing or certain information. So I'd make sure to do that, and I have this long-term outlook for my future. I always look forward and see how my family will be, how I can take care of them, how I can set myself up better today. The seeds that I plant today will be the foundation to my flowers that bloom tomorrow. I will continue to put into work every single day in my business, providing various business news such as investing, stock market, the economy, and what's happening in the world, because there's many opportunities in the market to have people, especially people that don't have as many resources. You learn how to invest the market. That is money you can get out of nowhere and bring that to invest in your future, to start businesses you want, to set up your children for your future, for their futures, set up generational wealth, not just generational wealth, but for the rest of your bloodline, continuing to have them grow and become wealthier and better impact the world every single year. I always put myself in different rooms of people that want to succeed. If you do not have those same desires as me, I will not associate with you. I want to associate with people who will continue to push me, elevate me, and hold me accountable when I am not producing the results I desire. So I always want to have these real conversations and just set myself apart from people in my age group. And I'll do the stuff that people don't want to do. I'll stay up late working on editing for my post. I'll continue to make more videos. I'll continue to invest in the market. I'll continue to set myself up, and so I can have financially free work in my 20s. I'm not even 20 years old, and my birthday's in 2 weeks. And once I reach that, that's just a huge milestone for me. I started my business at 19 years old, and I see the vision that I can see tomorrow of that empire and legacy that I can leave behind to my family and the people that I impact. This is just bigger than myself. I just want to see people that go out there and achieve their goals and make a huge impact in their world. It does not make anyone better just by gatekeeping information. We need more information to spread to people in the community, people that don't have many resources, people that want to achieve greatness in their life. Like, that is what joy I see in these videos, and how I will go out and challenge myself and challenge people around me to impact other people, provide more value, and just become a greater all-around person, not just to improve myself, but the people around me. So the main thing is just continue to elevate. Do not stay complacent. That is the main thing that will stop people from being successful. They'll reach a goal, or they'll get something, do something amazing. But then the worst thing they can do is get complacent and be comfortable. They'll stop putting in that work what got them to that moment, and then they'll see a decline. Well, just like in sports, if you do something and you stop reaching that point, once you reach the championship and you stop working, stop lifting, stop communicating, doing everything that got you that point, that next season you will fall off and not reach that same goal you acquired earlier. You need to come out with the same, I'm going to attack every single day and achieve this goal on a mission, little things, small things, discipline, and all that, and that will make you separate from the average, the elite, and the great. For me, I want to be great. I want to be the biggest impact person in the world. I want to have this media come across the country, across the world, people from different countries just be seeing my message in my videos, and I will continue to bring that energy every single day as I walk this earth. Like, I will not strive to be average. I will be amazing. I will impact people. I will be that person that can help create foundations to people's lives, help impact families, help create nonprofit organizations, create community centers that create investing, real estate, mentorship, personal finance, personal development, working out. All that stuff will come together, not just being amazing business person, but I want to have a well-rounded life and impact the people positively. That is so important in today's world, that people think they have so many options when they don't. You have to be undistracted. You cannot be distracted by social media. You cannot be distracted by all the things that are saying, I can get rich overnight, I can party, I have all the time in the world. Have a sense of urgency in your life. If you want to go after that goal, go out there and achieve it. All you're doing by waiting is just putting it off, and you won't achieve that goal. You will not reach that mission. You will not have that desire. You will not have that ambition. You will not reach that mountain that you wanted to climb. You got to go out there and get it. Put yourself head down and work and think. Use your mind to elevate different things that you do. Like, it's not just working hard, but it's working smart. You have to be able to adjust to different situations, be able to use different things that in your brain, because once you get this brain up here going, nobody can stop you. When you apply that knowledge, not just gaining knowledge, apply it every single day in your life. Once you put those little things, such as reading books every single day, all those amazing books out there, you have to be able to read if you want to. It doesn't have to be reading a book. It can be an audio book. It can be podcasts. You have to be able to do all that and elevate your mind, continue to make your mind work. Once you train your mind over months, days, months, weeks, years, decades, lifetime, you will see how your life will change and how the people around you will be affected positively. And just amazing how your story and other people's stories coming together is just amazing to see how much growth you can see in such a small amount of time. You might not reach the goals in a short amount of time, it might take years, decades, or a lifetime to reach it. But you live with purpose, you live all that, and great things will come over time. And I just love to continue to grow with this brand and how I can create this legacy in my community, in the world, and just see the people around me elevate their lives. And that's will be what I want to be remembered for. And I would thank you guys for watching this video. Make sure to subscribe to YouTube. Make sure to follow us on Instagram, Social Storm 5, and let's create impact in the world.